Some people are so damn good at what they do, it is impossible to deny how good they are. And in every industry, there's people at the top, but then people right below them trying to get up top. I mean, all of your favorite NBA YouTuber, Kenny Beecham, is obviously good, right? Well, the first time I saw that guy, Motown Noah, I knew he was good. Like from video number 1. He pushed his way into my NBA YouTuber power rankings, and in the actual NBA, it's the exact same. Every year we have one or two who actually pull it off. I remember Donovan Mitchell did that almost immediately. Julius Randle did it last season in year 7. So it's never too late. Actually, it is too late for like Joe Ingles. Sorry, Joe. But there are 10 young players I could see making the leap into the star club this season. Before we get to the top 10, look, the AM Hoops Plus membership is open right now through October 20th. That is the second day of the NBA season. Once that day is over, there are no more new members. But if you want to get to our first watch party, we're all going to be hanging out on Zoom watching the first game of the season, Nets Bucks. Okay, let's start now with number 10, and that is Terrence Mann of the LA Clippers. Terrence Mann is one of these guys who's going to have a lot of opportunity, and the last time we saw him, he balled out in that game against the Utah Jazz. He was amazing. He torched them over and over from downtown, eliminating Utah, even though the Clippers didn't have Kawhi Leonard. Well, guess what? The Clips are not going to have Kawhi all this season, so Terrence Mann's going to have an opportunity to step up and prove that he is a legit star. It was not just a playoff fluke. Number 9, Darius Garland. I've already gone on record saying that I think Darius Garland is the best guard that the Cleveland Cavaliers have, including Colin Sexton. Garland is talented as a scorer and as a passer. I think the Cavs are actually going to be one of, if not my favorite league pass team this year. Yes, a really fun young team to watch because they have so many pieces. And last year it was the Charlotte Hornets, right? Because LaMelo was so much fun. I think Darius Garland is going to be the reason the Cavaliers take that spot. Number 8, Jaren Jackson Jr. So the Memphis Grizzlies traded Jonas Valanciunas because they know Triple J is their big man of the future. So initially we were so excited because Triple J plus Ja Morant was going to equal, playoff contender every single year, right? Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. gets injured, and I think that people have forgotten about him. I think people have forgotten how good he is, how big he is, with that combination of size and skill that we rarely see, and people will be talking about him possibly for most improved player of the year. Number 7 is Lonzo Ball. Think about the situation that Lonzo is in. He's been given the keys. He's been given a big fat contract. Obviously, the Bulls love him, right? He's going to have Zach LaVine in a contract year trying to earn a max contract, right? He's going to have DeMar DeRozan with people like me doubting DeMar. DeMar super motivated to show that the Bulls didn't make a mistake. So they're going to lean on Lonzo to play make for those guys. He's going to have plenty of opportunities for wide open threes himself, and the fact that a defensive load is going to be on Lonzo, I think he could be one of the star players for a really stacked Bulls team. Number 6, Jordan Poole. I have nothing but Warriors fans telling me I made a mistake for not picking Jordan Poole to be most improved player of the year, and that's fine. I hope they prove me wrong because this team is going to need some firepower until Klay Thompson gets back probably in early January. And the way that Jordan Poole looks right now, he could be a third Splash brother, at least a Splash cousin. Number 5, OG Anunoby. So OG is one of these guys who is just taking steps, right? I'm not a big believer in the Toronto Raptors this year, but a lot of the people who are high on the Raptors this year, their hopes rest on OG Anunoby. And he has shown some of that talent already. We know he's a good defender. Can he carry an offense at times? Obviously, it's not going to all be on his shoulders. He's going to have Pascal Siakam. He's going to have Fred VanVleet and Goran Dragic to some degree. But I think if OG can reach out and grab some of that opportunity that's going to be out there, he will be considered a legit star in the East. Number 4, Dejounte Murray. Basically, he's just the best guy on the Spurs, and I think one of these Spurs is going to take a leap this year because DeMar DeRozan is gone and also LaMarcus Aldridge. there's going to be such an opportunity for somebody to step up offensively. Will it be Keldon Johnson? Will it be Dejounte Murray? Will it be Derek White? I'm just going with Dejounte because honestly, I think he's the most talented guy. So I would not be surprised if we saw Dejounte Murray as most improved player of the year. Number 3, Tyler Herro. I'm going to read his stats real quick. 5 preseason games, averaged over 22 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists on 51% shooting from the field, 45% from downtown. Not only is he really good, but he looks bigger, faster, stronger. He looks like a guy who came into this season and this offseason with a big chip on his shoulder because of all the trash that's been talked. And when I'm talking a star leap, I mean a legitimate star. I think I've said that word like 5 times. A lot of people thought last year that Tyler Herro was just a bubble star and a fraud star. People have not taken him seriously up to this point in his career. This year, if he's able to lead this stacked Miami Heat team in scoring, people will respect his game. But the number 2 guy who could take the star leap is Tyrese Maxiell. He looked completely out of place in Summer League this past summer. It was like, dude, he's way too good. Why is he even here, right? But you combine that skill that we also saw last season in his rookie year with the opportunity that he's going to have on the Philadelphia 76ers. With Ben Simmons, even if he plays, we know he's not going to be committed. Tyrese Maxiell, unless the Sixers make some big crazy trade for a superstar point guard, Maxiell will be the man leading a team that got the number 1 seed in the East last year and that I think is going to be a legitimate title contender. So Tyrese Maxiell, he's looked the part. Now he's going to need to act the part. And if he does, he's almost guaranteed to be star status because the Sixers could make the NBA Finals. But number 1 is Michael Porter Jr. And he's my number 1 guy because I picked him as most improved player of the year. He's going to have to step up for the Denver Nuggets with Jamal Murray out at least to start the season. MPJ, when healthy, and he has been, has all the talent in the world offensively. He's stepped up some on defense, but also he's playing alongside an MVP who makes his teammates better in Nikola Jokic. I think that Michael Porter Jr., combined with the fact that he was just given a max contract and all the confidence that comes along with that, he's got the money, he's got the game, but now he'll get the respect that comes along with his first All-Star game and the most improved player in the NBA. So really, it's either growth of talent or opportunity, or really both. But I can see any of these guys actually winning most improved or making their first All-Star game. However, I know I said MPJ for most improved. Check out all my other award predictions. I go over MVP, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and the opposites of all those awards, like least valuable player. Check it out.